There are people who aren't losing interest in you but are simply testing your patience and reactions. They deliberately ignore you, create distance just to see what you will do next. If you panic, text them continuously, and try everything to get their attention, you unknowingly give them control over your emotions. They realize that they can manipulate you with their silence, putting you in a weaker position in the relationship. So, what's the best way to handle this? Stay calm. Don't rush to text them, don't try to explain or ask why their attitude has changed. Let your silence be your greatest weapon. When you don't react, you reclaim your power. They will start wondering why you are unaffected, and suddenly, they are the ones losing control. Learning to stand firm in situations like this not only helps you maintain confidence but also earns you more respect. In life and relationships, sometimes doing nothing is the smartest action. In life, not everyone who comes to you does so with genuine feelings. Some people only appear when they see you can offer them something, whether it's support, material benefits, or emotional validation. When they get what they need or no longer see you as valuable, they will leave without a word. This can be painful, especially if you've invested a lot in that relationship. You may ask yourself, what did I do wrong? Or, what can I do to keep them? But the truth is, you didn't do anything wrong. This is simply the nature of some people. They come for benefits, and when those benefits disappear, they have no reason to stay. The best way to handle this is not to hold on. When someone chooses to leave, let them go. A relationship is only worth cherishing when both people value each other, not just for benefits but for a real connection. Spend your time and energy on those who truly deserve it, those who appreciate you for who you are, not just what you can provide. Accepting that not everyone is meant to stay forever will save you from disappointment. Don't see those who leave as a loss, but rather as a way to filter out the relationships in your life. When you focus on people who truly care about you, you will build stronger and more meaningful connections. In life, you will meet people who are easily influenced by rumors and gossip. They don't take the time to find out the truth but instead believe whatever they hear. This may come from a lack of critical thinking, a tendency to follow the crowd, or simply because they don't care enough to verify. They are willing to distance themselves from you, turn their backs on you, based on false information, even if they were once close to you. This can be disappointing and hurtful. You may wonder, why don't they ask me directly? Or, why do they believe baseless rumors? Or should I explain myself? Your natural instinct is to prove the truth, to clarify things and regain their trust. However, the reality is that people who are willing to believe rumors over the truth don't deserve your explanations. Those who truly value you won't blindly believe what others say without verifying. They will seek the truth, listen to different perspectives before drawing conclusions. On the other hand, those who are easily swayed by rumors reveal that their trust in you was never strong. If someone is willing to leave you over a rumor without even checking its validity, keeping them around holds no meaning. The best way to handle this is to stay silent and let time reveal the truth. Don't waste your energy explaining yourself to those who have already chosen to believe the wrong thing. Explanations sometimes don't change anything and may even make you look weak. Instead, continue being your true self. Those who genuinely care about and respect you will eventually see the truth. In your life journey, not everyone is worthy of your trust and energy. Instead of wasting time trying to change the minds of those who don't value the truth, focus on those who understand and stand by you even when faced with false rumors. Let your actions and values speak for themselves. That is the strongest way to deal with unnecessary gossip. In life, some people do not seek a balanced relationship. They only want to control others. They manipulate, impose their thoughts and emotions on you to maintain power. These people can be friends, family members, colleagues, or even romantic partners. They don't truly care about your feelings, they just want you to act according to their wishes. At first, they may appear caring and thoughtful to build your trust. But over time, you'll notice that they are only good to you when you do what they want. If you resist or express your own opinions, they blame you, make you feel guilty, or even threaten to leave. This creates a toxic cycle, where you slowly lose your freedom and individuality. Manipulative people use subtle tactics to control others. They may use emotions to pressure you, such as anger or acting hurt when you don't comply. They may also make you doubt yourself, feel guilty even when you've done nothing wrong. Over time, you become dependent, afraid of disappointing them, and start losing yourself. But the moment you recognize the problem and refuse to be manipulated, everything changes. You begin to set boundaries, no longer accepting unreasonable demands or control. And at that moment they will leave you. Not because they stop caring, but because they can no longer hold power over you. To them, a relationship without control is meaningless. The important thing is, you don't need to justify yourself or try to keep them. If someone only wants to be with you when they can control you, their departure is not a loss, it's a liberation. Do not give in or feel guilty for protecting yourself. You deserve healthy relationships where you are respected and treated fairly. Your freedom and self-respect are more important than any relationship. When you firmly reject manipulation, those who do not truly respect you will naturally drift away. And that is a good thing, because only by letting go of toxic relationships can you open the door to those who genuinely love and appreciate you. On the journey of self-growth, you will come to realize a sad truth. Not everyone will be happy to see you succeed. Some people will distance themselves from you, not because you have changed for the worse, but because your progress makes them feel inadequate. Instead of using it as motivation to improve themselves, they choose to withdraw, sometimes even showing indifference or jealousy. This happens because people tend to compare themselves to others. When you achieve career success, adopt a healthier lifestyle, or grow intellectually, those around you will notice the widening gap between you and them. Those with a positive mindset will take it as inspiration to learn and grow alongside you. But for those who lack confidence or are easily threatened by comparisons, they will feel intimidated and gradually pull away. You may notice this clearly in friendships. When you start chasing your dreams, working harder, or investing in self-improvement, some will support you but others will grow distant. They may stop reaching out, lose interest in hearing about your achievements, or even make negative remarks to make you feel guilty for changing. However, you should never shrink yourself just to keep these people in your life. If you slow down your growth just to accommodate them, you are only holding yourself back. Life is about moving forward, and those who truly care for you will either walk beside you or at least respect your journey. What matters is that you continue growing without the need to justify yourself. The right people, those who share your mindset and values, will appear and form meaningful connections with you. Do not fear losing those who cannot accept your success. Their departure is not a loss, but an opportunity to build a healthier circle of relationships. Keep walking your path, not to prove anything to anyone but to live true to your values and potential. The people who truly belong in your life will find their way to keep up. In life, everyone desires genuine relationships built on mutual respect and trust. However, not everyone operates that way. Some people enter your life not to build an honest connection but to take advantage of your kindness. They can be selfish, deceitful, and manipulative, using you for their own gain without regard for your feelings or the pain they may cause. At first, you may not recognize this, as such people are often skilled at disguising their true intentions. They may pretend to care, create a sense of closeness, and earn your complete trust. But over time you will begin to see red flags: constant lies, avoidance of responsibility, exploitation of your trust to cover their mistakes, and a complete disregard for your well-being. When you start asking questions or demanding transparency, they will evade or shift the blame onto you. The reason they behave this way is simple: they do not want to change. These individuals have no intention of becoming honest or considerate people. They only want to continue manipulating you without being exposed. As long as you keep forgiving and overlooking their faults, they will persist in their ways. But once you establish boundaries and refuse to tolerate deceit, they will slowly drift away. In reality, they leave not because they feel guilty or regretful, but because you are no longer easy to exploit. Once you take away their control over your emotions and stop believing their excuses, they will feel there is nothing left to gain from you and will seek someone else to manipulate. That is why you should not feel sad when such people disappear from your life. Let them go. You are not losing anything except an illusion of a relationship. A true relationship holds value only when both sides are sincere and respectful. If someone is only in your life to use you, to hide their wrongdoings without any willingness to change, then that is neither friendship nor love. Once they are gone, you will realize how much lighter your life feels. You no longer have to worry about being deceived or trying to decipher their half-truths. More importantly, you can now invest your time and energy in relationships that truly deserve it. People who genuinely appreciate and treat you with sincerity. Remember, those who truly care for you will never exploit or manipulate you. Deceitful people may hurt you for a while, but in the long run, their departure is a gift that allows you to build a better life. In life, no one is immune to the pain of being ignored. It could be a once close friend, a loved one, or even a coworker you have always supported. When they suddenly grow distant, stop caring, or even refuse to acknowledge your presence, it can leave you feeling hurt, confused, and wondering if you did something wrong. But try looking at it from a different perspective. Sometimes, being ignored by someone is not a bad thing. In fact, it might be life's way of filtering out relationships that no longer serve you. People who are willing to turn their backs on you, who no longer make time or effort for you, likely never truly valued you in the first place. And if they choose to walk away, it is not your loss, it is theirs. Think about it. Do you really want to hold on to someone who only stays when it benefits them but disappears when you need them? Someone who only acknowledges you when they have something to gain, but the moment they no longer need you, they are gone? Such relationships only drain you and make you lose sight of your worth. Instead of mourning or trying to hold on, take this as a sign of who truly deserves a place in your life. Those who genuinely care will not ignore you or disappear without reason. A real friend, a valuable relationship, is one where both people appreciate and make time for each other, even when there is nothing to gain. The best way to handle this is to not regret those who left. Do not make excuses for them. Do not think you were not good enough or that something is wrong with you. They did not leave because you were unworthy, they left because they no longer fit your journey. Instead of feeling sad, be grateful. Be grateful that life has shown you who truly belongs. Be grateful that you no longer have to waste energy on people who do not appreciate you. Be grateful for the chance to focus on real, meaningful relationships with those who truly cherish you. When you learn to accept this, you will feel much lighter. You will realize that not everyone is meant to stay in your life. Some are just there to teach you a lesson before they leave. And the most important thing is that you do not lose yourself over people who are not worth it. So, if someone ignores you, do not chase after them or try to make them change. Let them leave. Because the ones who truly matter will never make you feel abandoned.